Hi, welcome to another video. Um, to, today, this video is gonna be about my various creative projects. Now, this is not gonna be an ad or anything. Most of these projects are not public, although there might be at some point. And I don't promise that I won't be advertising them when I publish them. But yeah, this is not that. So first of all, what is the longest term project that I actually made its own video about already, but I decided to scrap that because I wasn't really talking about anything in the end, which, is actually a problem for this channel. But I just didn't like it. I was really low energy. Today also might be a little low energy in comparison to how I usually am. But yeah, I didn't like it. Anyways, this first project that has been running for 10 or 11 years now, that I've had in my mind for 10 or 11 years, is the book that I'm writing. I'm still writing the first draft right now, so it's gonna still be many years until it's finished, especially considering how slowly I write and how many further drafts there will likely be. But yeah, I am in the process of writing a book, and I already have a bunch of plans for publishing it, which I will be self-publishing it, including publishing a PDF of it for free. But that's still far in the future, but it is like a life dream of mine to publish this book, so it will happen eventually, at some point in the future. But that is the far future. Then my second project, by the way, I'm not saying them in any particular order, just what comes to my mind. The second project is a webcomic that I did for, I think I did 3 parts, and then kind of gave up on, although maybe I'll still write at it at some point. I do have, more story, that I want, for it. I have more story for it. But for now, it's kind of I'm not working on it currently. It's called Vampire Struggles. You can look it up on Webtoon if you're interested, but yeah, as I said, I'm not really working on it anymore. That's just a digital comic about a vampire and some characters, basically. Just it has aspects of queer romance and such things. Then my third project, I'm gonna be much more vague about, because that will be published, and I don't really want to say much about it before it is, because it's kind of, in many ways, my biggest one. It's a narrative podcast that I'm making with a bunch of other people. I have, half the people I know at least are voice acting for it. I'm doing most of the other things, like writing and such, and I will be editing it once it gets to that point. But yeah, I have a lot of voice actors, which is also why I don't want to talk about it ahead of time, because I want to make sure that everyone is comfortable with the results being published before I really talk about it publicly. But yeah, I am working on a narrative podcast project with others. And besides those 3, those are kind of my big 3 projects. I am also writing several smaller stories, just random stories. And I have been thinking about potentially making a poetry collection, but that's just something that I started thinking about last Sunday, so who knows. besides that, I also at one point did little furry comics. I am a furry, by the way. But I also haven't been doing that really, even though that was fun. But, maybe I get back to that. But, yeah, those are basically my main three current creative projects. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what. Yeah, mostly I'm just like writing shorter stories as well. I have yet to finish any of them. But oh well, happens. Yeah, I also occasionally do some little properly researched texts that I write. So far I've only also actually finished one of them, which was on how disability is represented in media. Which you can find over my Tumblr, but yeah, generally that is it. And yeah, that's this video. Also, because I just realized that you like see these my nails are not horribly unhealthy. This is purposeful. I had like, okay, you can't actually see it at all, but I have like red and black nail polish on the edges, and then put a red, like a sheer red over them, so that they look like wounded and stuff, because I like that look. And my others are just black because I was too lazy to do more. Yeah, just to be clear, that is purposeful. I'm not horribly ill with something that makes my nails bleed.